I feel like I'm in a very frustrating place with pipeline releases because, and I know a lot of producers and writers are in this. I've got a list longer than my like Spotify, whatever, of tracks that I'm waiting to come out, and it's like like there's some tracks with like the sickest bass lines on them,
Nice.
and or, like just like some of the most proud songwriting I've ever done. And it's like it's really difficult because I just know some of them are just never going to get released, and it's not because they're not good or anything. It's just like the artist has taken a different stylistic direction, or he'll get used in 3 years' time when they decide to revisit it, or they want to sell it to somebody else. Like it's a really weird thing knowing that you're just sitting on this overflowing nest of golden eggs, like
Yeah.
that aren't gonna hatch. Like,
Nice. That's
uh,
hard.
mm, it is. When I was doing when I was working with independent artists, everything got released because the artists were only recording to release stuff.
Yeah.
But now, like working with majors, you write stuff to see if it might be good. Like it's just a different ball game completely. I mean,
Yeah.
something I find really funny is so something I did loads when I was with Gary is I just wrote generic backing tracks, but for like full songs, middle eights, choruses, and then I would do things with like guide melodies in it and like guide concept, lyrics or whatever. Um, and there was one the other day where I was on my way to a Maida Vale session with Piri and Tommy, and then I just got an email from Universal being like, "Oh, by the way, you wrote." I don't know if you know who Mark Owen is, but he was in Take That.
Hmm.
Um, it was like you wrote Mark Owen's single that's out today, and I was just like, "Oh, okay, like okay, I did that then." And I was like, "Oh, I'll have a listen to it." It's so funny, like. I wrote that backing track like 2 years ago, or maybe even 2.5 years ago, and then just for it to be released on a Monday, like
Yeah.
on my way to some other thing. Like it's just
It sounds like that's gonna start
that,
happening a lot for you based on what you're telling me.
yeah. I feel like that is like I just suddenly get told like, oh, by the way, that track's coming out next week. I had that the other day. A track came out like yesterday. There was one point where I had two tracks on the same day that the Mark Owen thing out. I also had a track on New Music Friday as well. Like it was just like, oh, cool. Like
I guess this really speaks to the importance of quantity over quality, or even like quantity leads to quality. Like
Mm,
when you put in that many reps, you probably get so good at producing. First of all, you make enough records that some of them are going to land, and like there you go. Like you're having things that are charting, going on the radio, with writing credits. Like just because you did so many, like and
yeah.
and now you have skills to just freaking go for it. You've built up those 10,000 hours so fast. Or
Yeah.